We are now 68 days away from the midterm elections, and voters in one Central Texas community now have a better idea of where they'll be able to cast their ballots this fall.
Today, Caldwell County commissioners approved 15 polling locations for November, reversing course on their initial controversial idea to potentially cut that number down to 12. KVUE's Jessica Cha has more.
Not, we'll go ahead and go to citizens' comments.
At Commissioners Court,
Good morning, Commissioners and Judge.
Caldwell County residents are speaking up about where they get to vote.
I want to address the same issue as a number of other people have, which is the reduction of polling locations.
Earlier this month, the Caldwell County Elections Board considered closing up to 4 polling locations for the November election. At Thursday's meeting, commissioners were set to approve a list of 15 locations.
Why are we even having this discussion so close to the elections?
So that's brought people to the mic. And at the center of their frustrations was the proposed removal of St. Mark's United Methodist Church in East Lockhart as a polling location for Precinct 401.
Why is Precinct 401 being moved from a location that has served this community for generations?
Earlier this month, the Elections Board was concerned that St. Mark's Church wasn't ADA accessible, and they said they were concerned that there wasn't enough room inside to fit both voting machines and voters.
But at the meeting, Commissioner Daryl Thomas says that's not true.
St. Mark's is ADA accessible, upgraded to the standards in which we have. How do I know? Because I went myself.
Thomas argued that St. Mark's, which is in the district he represents, has an ADA accessible ramp with 2 railings, and says the ramp at First Baptist Church, which would have replaced St. Mark's, only has 1.
If someone was to fall at First Baptist, the liability that lies on the county.
Thomas also said that both churches are the same size. So because St. Mark's has been a polling location for generations, he asked, why change it?
It's 70 days until the election, so why change? There has never been any complaints about St. Mark's not being accessible to any kind of handicaps in the last 20 to 25 years.
In the meeting, commissioners voted to amend the polling location list and reinstate St. Mark's.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
In a statement, Judge Hoppy Hayden says the only other change is the combination of 3 precincts to be at the Luling Civic Center, which he says was highly requested by residents. Voters can expect to see the final list before early voting begins on October 19th. In Caldwell County, Jessica Cha, KVUE News.
And if you're not already registered to vote in Texas and want to sign up, you have until October 5th. That's also the deadline to change your voter registration address if you need to. You can check your status on this website, votetexas.gov.